So I've seen this question arise a lot lately, actually. People are having questions about what happened to this $800,000 in bone fees that were accumulated, that were supposed to be converted to SHIB and then burned. And I think that's a fair question. You know, actually, really the big question is, what are we waiting for? All right. What are we waiting for? So we saw about, I think it's 32 billion. I believe that's number 32, 36 billion SHIB that was in fact burned by this dev team from those fees. But that still leaves a lot of dollar value still sitting there waiting to be converted, waiting to be burned. Right now in the wallet that we've been tracking, there's still $176,000 worth of bone, which is a lot. So again, what are we waiting for? Are they waiting for the prime opportunity where they can burn the most amount of SHIB possible? I would say no, because there have been periods over the last 26 days where it was more advantageous, where you could have burned more SHIB. Are they waiting for the completely automated burns? I don't see why. It doesn't really make a lot of sense that they're waiting for that when they could do this anyways. And the problem is over these last 26 days, there has been no communication about it. There's been no updates. And again, which just leads back to the same thing that we've dealt with before, which is this lack of transparency, this lack of communication. Unfortunately, when people ask questions, you either get ignored or you get shut down. One of the two. Now, that leads me to this. There was actually a transaction that took place in this wallet 3 days ago that I want to show you guys. And it's kind of curious. Does it signify that something is coming here in the near term? So this is what the wallet looks like. If you guys are ever curious about the wallet address, it's up top here. Here, I'll make it bigger so you guys can see it. If you want to keep track of it yourself, that is the wallet address. Feel free to pause it and write it down or copy it or do whatever. But again, nothing really happening for the last 26 days. You can see the outflow here. This is the burn that took place. So 40 ETH worth. So this has been pretty consistent. 40 ETH, 40 ETH, 40 ETH. You can see still the $176,000 worth of bone that's sitting here waiting for whatever reason. And right now there's very little ETH accumulated here. They usually convert to ETH before they convert to SHIB. Now, what is interesting in the transaction that took place 3 days ago was they actually approved Shiba Inu for trading. Now, why this is the case, I have no idea. You don't need to do this to convert to SHIB. This would just be to convert from SHIB to something else. But that's not what this wallet does. So I am kind of curious and puzzled, and I don't really have the answer as to why this is. Now, why this might signify something is going to be taking place very soon is that, look at the gap. Really, nothing happens in this wallet apart from inflows and the burn. That's really it. So again, why this transaction took place, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what they would need to swap from SHIB to that would make sense. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Now, this may not be the answers that people are looking for. I always, urge people to continue pressing to try to get answers. We want clarity. We want transparency. The things that we've craved for a long period of time still have not been followed through on. And again, this is capital that I would say belongs to the community. All right. This is what this was intended to be used for, is to burn Shiba Inu. So they need to follow through on the promises and do this. Now, again, this doesn't downplay what SHIB itself is doing. Remember, this is a community development team. They're on their own. They're doing their own thing, whatever. We're still doing our thing when it comes to SHIB. It's a decentralized, renowned smart contract. The dev team doesn't have control. They don't have big bags, which is a good thing. Okay. Now, again, hopefully they will give us some sort of insight into this, but I'm not going to hold my breath, but I will obviously keep you guys updated. Ask the questions, push for answers. That is how we improve this ecosystem. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.